I was, I guess, always more interested in art than math or anything else at school. And that was what I was really focused on the whole of my school life. I went through college and eventually decided that publishing was the place for me. Had a very short stint in advertising. Ugh.
Didn't like that.
Well, I hated it and they hated me. And then I started doing a couple of book jackets and 1 or 2 illustrations for other people's non-fiction texts. And then I had a crack at writing a story. And the first guy I took it to said yes. Went from there.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I'm one of the only authors in the universe who doesn't know what a rejection slip looks like. But I'm publishing the same guy in Australia. Just the first guy who took me on, 25 years later, we're still publishing together. When I was about 8, I did a book called A Field Guide to Monsters of the World. It wasn't published, it was gorgeous, you know, coloured pencil, lined paper, the whole 9 yards. And
the drawings on lined paper?
Yeah, you know, that's really special. But then 20 years later, thereabouts, I did a book called The Discovery of Dragons. It's the same book. It's a field guide to monsters of the world.
Wow.
So the thing which I had way back then, eventually I got published. But the ideas are definitely visual. You know, that's the way I suppose, respond to the world. I sort of see something beautiful and go, can I use that? And, you know, and take a photograph of it or draw a picture, and it inspires me. But after that initial visual, you know, sort of concept is with me, I put away the desire to draw and illustrate it until I've got the story straight. I think it's really important. But I've always got a mind to what I'm going to be able to draw. While I'm writing, I'm thinking, oh, that's going to be good. Oh, wait a second, it would be better if I did this so I can draw that. So that's the thing about writing and illustrating the books, is that I have that license, that ability to synthesize the two right from the get-go. And right to the very end too. At the very end I still will look at the text again, even though the story is locked off, the actual words on page I can still meddle with and just make those fine adjustments. I have written some books in prose, but actually I retreat to verse because, in fact, I think it's easier because you have a discipline, you know, 4 lines within which to work, and my verse is really very carefully structured. The meter and the rhyme, you know, that's really important to me. It's not free form, you know, at all. In fact, I once got an interview which referred to it as relentlessly rhyming verse, and I thought that's pretty accurate.